Hello and welcome to another edition of the Cantina of Comics.
Today we're going to show you how to make a drink that's perfect for your Memorial Day brunch.
And we're going to talk about the High Republic issue number 3. Welcome to the Cantina of Comics. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kristi.
And we're approaching the Memorial Day holiday, and maybe you're going to entertain some guests this year. Maybe. We didn't get to last year.
Yeah.
And you want to serve up something that's, I guess you'd say now has become traditionally a brunch drink.
It has.
What are we making?
We're making a Mimban Mimosa.
Oh, okay.
For Memorial Day.
So what does it take to make a Memorial Mimban Mimosa?
It takes...
Got your alliteration right there. Oh, you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes dry champagne.
Dry champagne. Here we go. Oh. Ready? Any second now.
Oh.
Woo!
Hey,
Happy New Year! Woo!
That was not as bad as I thought it was.
That was a little anticlimactic, actually.
So it says you can take, you should pour it like you pour your beer in order to retain the bubbles.
Ah.
That was interesting.
So we're very much about the bubbles.
So you're gonna do 50-50. And I'm going to do a little bit more than 50-50.
So this is yours. It's more of a 75-25. That's 50-50?
Of course it is.
Okay, so we're going to need some...
OJ.
Some orange juice. And just fill it up the rest of the way with orange juice.
And then... Okay.
Boy, this seems like a little too easy.
I mean, it's a really easy drink.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And then what do you have there?
We're going to do a little bit of triple sec just to add a little extra...
Wow, a little extra
orange.
To it. Orange. A little bit of orange juice in yours. A little bit more. A little bit more. Whoop.
Okay. That's
to the brim. When. I'll tell you when. Interesting.
All right. Yeah.
That seems a little too easy.
Too easy. We need to get a little bit more techie.
Oh, okay.
Technical. There's your little whoop-de-doo. And a whoop-de-doo. Oh!
You sang the whoop-de-doo. Okay. So there we go. So just like a little bit of orange peel and
a cherry.
Interesting. Now you can do some variations on this, can't you?
Yeah.
So you can make it a little bit more complex.
You can actually make it with wine if you want to, and
okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So this is the Mimban Mimosa. Let's see how it goes. Ready? Clunk.
Clink.
Well, that's a little bit better than our past clunks. Okay.
You like it?
Yeah. I think you had 75% of the champagne, 25% orange.
I think. Try and see what you think.
Okay, this might be a little bit stronger on the champagne. Yeah, definitely stronger. I would like
a little bit more champagne.
No, I'd like 25% champagne.
I figured it.
75% orange juice. But yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna put that.
You don't like my pretty orange peel?
Orange whoop-de-doo?
Whoop-de-doo.
So Kristi, give me the history of the mimosa.
Of the mimosa. Well, a lot of brunch places will offer bottomless mimosas.
This one actually has a bottom. And it has a cherry at the bottom.
And some of them will serve a complimentary drink, so.
Okay. It's kind of associated with like Sunday brunch.
Yeah, and I think it's not too terribly expensive, so places aren't,
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a whole lot goes into like the money. Like your cost per glass is pretty low, but especially when it's like 90% orange juice.
Oh yeah, but back in 1921. A drink called Buck's Fizz was created.
Buck's Fizz. Come have a glass of Buck's Fizz.
At Buck's Club in London.
Oh. Yeah. Proper. Would you care for another Buck's Fizz, Governor?
The drink is made with champagne, but sometimes with wine. We can do a different variation that way, and orange juice. And if you'd like I do, a little bit more of the fizz, then you keep watering it down.
It's not water, it's orange juice. I'm orange juicing it down.
It's believed that in 1925, a bartender at the Ritz Hotel in Paris
café mon champagne.
Invented the mimosa.
And orange juice.
Orange. And there's even a story that director Alfred Hitchcock, who's one of my favorites, created it back in 1940 in San Francisco.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, it's kind of interesting that he, like, can you imagine being invited over for Alfred Hitchcock brunch and then him serving you up mimosas?
Hopefully he didn't have any of the actors drink it before the stair.
Vertigo?
Yeah, vertigo, yeah.
Whoa, yeah. That's probably how you got the idea for the
spiral staircase.
The spiral staircase, yeah. You're up there and then you like have like quite a number of these and you're like, whoa.
But yeah.
Good evening.
Very good, honey.
Interesting.
Yeah, so.
Okay. Yeah. So the history of
it's a sordid history, you know. Nobody wants to really claim it. Too many people want to claim it.
The Mimban Mimosa.
We don't even know.
Okay, well, still, I like mine. It's more pulp than fizz, and yours is more fizz than pulp.
Yeah.
So.
It's pulp fission.
Tarantino would be proud. Nice. All right, well, we're going to talk about the High Republic issue number 3, and we're going to play another round of For What It's Worth coming up. Welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. Today we're talking about Star Wars The High Republic, issue number 3. This one is There Is No Fear, chapter 3, down below. This issue is written by Charles Soule, with pencils by Ariel Anindito, inks by Mark Morales, and colors by Annalisa Leone. Jedi Knight Keeve Trennis and Jedi Master Skier are investigating something sinister as one of the Jedi twins, Sareth, has disappeared without a trace on the planet Sedri Minor. On board the Ataraxia, the other Jedi twin, Tarek, is exhibiting the fear that Sareth is feeling. Trennis is mingling with the locals and learning more about the other villagers who have also disappeared. She then goes off on her own searching for answers. Keeve and a young villager, Bartol, search through the barley stalks and come upon a giant sinkhole. Back on the ship, Jedi Master and Starlight Beacon Marshal Alvar Kriss talks with Skier about feeling the dark side when they arrived in the system. As Trennis and Bartol explore the underground caverns, they discover the missing Sareth and Bartol's friend Julius, who has become one with the Force. And then the darkness is revealed to be the Drengir. As these plant-like mind controllers begin to attack Trennis, Master Kriss swoops in to save the day. But not only are they fighting these plant-based meat eaters, they now have to confront Jedi Master Skier, who's now being controlled by the Drengir. And now here are my quick takes on Star Wars The High Republic issue number 3. This series has taken a dark turn as writer Charles Soule introduces us to the Drengir. We get a lot of talk about food in this issue, from fresh buko bread to Samana spice loaf to Karkin stew, and even from the Drengir, meat. This issue is all about things eating other things. The Drengir's food storage chamber reminds me of the movie Aliens and how the xenomorphs stored their victims. And maybe, just maybe, this is where that space rock came from that infected Stephen King's Jordy Verrill, you lunkhead, in the movie Creepshow from 1982. So tell us, what did you think of Star Wars The High Republic issue number 3? Just go to Utini's Discord page and then click on EU Comics. And welcome back to the Cantina of Comics, where we're enjoying our Mimban mimosas. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, we're playing another round of For What It's Worth, taking a look at old Kenner toys from Star Wars and trying to figure out exactly what they're worth. Now, this is the Kenner Imperial Star Destroyer from Empire Strikes Back. This came out in 1981. And it's called a play set. There's not really a whole much you can do with it.
Yeah.
But we're going to show you. No, and it's not actual size either. It's not 1-to-1. Even Darth Vader here is having a heck of a time bumping his head up against the ceiling of it. So, but it's kind of cool because it has a couple interesting little features. The scene where Darth Vader is communicating with the Emperor, it has that because this slides down, and he's supposed to talk to it. It's just a red.
Is that supposed to be the hologram?
That's supposed to be the hologram.
Oh, that's neat.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Oh, and just whacks him in the head. So that's one of the features. Another feature, of course, is his meditation chamber, the little clamshell thing that he turns around. You failed me for the last time, Admiral. Well, that's this little seat right here.
Oh, neat.
This comes up and goes back down. And Darth Vader here, he goes in it, and he's supposed to sit in it, and it's kind of hard because he has that vinyl cape. But you put it in there, and
he meditates.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't go very well. But anyway, that's a part of it.
Did it used to do it very well?
It used to, and it has batteries. It takes like 2 D-cell batteries, so you could close it, switch this button here, and it will light up. But it's old, and then it has a little trap door in case your heroes get trapped aboard the Star Destroyer and they have to go out a la the garbage chute in the Death Star. So if you were to buy one of the things, and if you were able to find one of these Star Destroyers in the box, sealed, guess how much it would cost you?
$1,500.
Close. Close. About $1,000. You can find them on eBay sealed for $1,000.
Okay.
Of course, this one's unsealed, but it is complete. It has everything that it came with.
All the stickers.
All the stickers are on it, and surprisingly, very few of them are peeling. So, but they are appealing. But if you were to break this down into different parts, everything from like this back part comes off, this front part comes off, this top part comes off. Each individual piece, depending on the piece, can run you anywhere from about $20 to $50.
Wow. If
you were to find one of the top parts of the meditation chamber, nobody saw that. This alone, if it still worked with the batteries, can it be anywhere from $50 to $100. Yeah, this gun turret, which I don't know why it's not staying on anymore, but I guess there was another piece that it goes into, but you can put it on there still. This is about $20 to $30 for the gun. There's 3 struts on the bottom that hold it up. Each strut is about $20 a piece. So, you know, it's better if you go the other way. So it's probably better, you know, it's worth more if you found it complete than it is breaking it up for parts. Like when we did the Millennium Falcon, it's almost, if you were to sell it in parts, you'd make more money than if you sold it as complete. So have you actually found one on eBay in the box? Yes. Wow. And it was about $1,200. It's amazing to me that somebody would keep that around and like have the foresight and not play with it. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if they were adults during that era and they saw, you know, they had the idea that it would be worth more in its box. You know, because so kids, yeah, and you know, as the years go on, you lose a piece, you lose a piece, something breaks, you lose another piece, and so that's why some of these pieces are a little bit more expensive because, you know, there's very few of these that are still, you know, intact. If you're, like I mentioned, if you were to find it out of the box, put together, but all the pieces, $250 to $350. So very interesting. Yeah. So that is For What It's Worth. For what it's worth. Well, thanks for watching this episode of the Cantina of Comics. We do appreciate it. If you'd like, you can go through our past episodes. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the Utini YouTube channel, and then get that little bell. Smash that like button! Smash the bell, and then you'll be notified every time Utini puts up a new video. Yeah. So, for us here at the Cantina of Comics, we do appreciate you watching, and we want you to keep on reading and keep on mixing and drinking. Bucks Fizz.